hi, hello, how are you? I'm Pia and welcome to Vlogmas Day 4. It's the 4th of December, so welcome. I'm doing a daily vlog today. Okay, it is Sunday. Plans for today. I should see if the Eagles are. I just want to look at the NFL schedule. Can I get that? Can I do that for me? I don't know if I'll have time to watch a game today, to be quite honest with you. Eagles are playing at 1. Today I have to work on mostly homework, which I know is very fun for everyone involved. I have a paper due and I have some homework due and I'm working on a speech. So I'm just kind of working on finals today. This is my final paper, this is my final speech. That's what I'm going to be doing, but I'm going to like bring you along with how I kind of do those things. Obviously, if that's not interesting to you, that's totally fine. I also am going to do some Christmassy things as well. I'm going out. I am going out later because I'm going to the library to work on my paper because I just like don't want to work on it, and I'm doing that later today. We'll either watch a Christmas movie or read a Christmas book. I do have to give you my reading updates because I didn't do that a lot in my last vlog, so I will give you some reading updates of what I'm reading. We'll make sure to make this as festive as I can. While I'm here, I will give you my reading updates. So I ended up DNFing. I DNF'd Diaries of Alan Rickman, what are they called? Madly Deeply. And I wrote a little review of it. I really don't know why they have published this and why they didn't abridge his diaries or make any sort of like cohesive narrative through them, because I feel like that would make more sense to me, because it really is just like a lot of it just like he jotted down every day something that happened, and that's great for like posterity, but like not really so much for a book. So DNF that. And then I also finished Kiss Her Once for me because I had some time to listen to the audiobook. I really like this book. I talked about it in a vlog a while ago. So this is like 2 separate Christmases, like last year and this year. In the past timeline, this woman meets this other woman. They have this beautiful snow day together, and then they kind of part ways, and it leaves the main character very sad because she's like, basically her life is just not going well. And then in the present timeline gets into some sort of like fake engagement basically with her landlord to get money because she's broke, and she goes home for Christmas with him and finds out that her now fiance's sister was the one she hooked up with last Christmas. The way it balanced the timeline, I feel like I didn't really get a good introduction to this relationship between Ellie and Jack. So like, as much as I really wanted to be invested in like them having this kind of second chance almost, like I wasn't, because I feel like I was introduced to the relationship like after those feelings happened and like before they developed. And also it's so insta-lovey. It is so insta-lovey. It's like over 24 hours you fell in love with this person. No, actually, let me just be clear, not even 24 hours. I love that it's Sapphic and Christmas. I love that it is demisexual representation. I wasn't like sold on the romance, and I really wish I was, so it made me sad, especially since like one of the characters like owns a bakery. Like, stop. Like, it had everything I should have loved, but there was just not the connection there, so that was unfortunate. But I did start last night, nothing to do with anything, but I was like, I just wanted like a fun audiobook to listen to while I was chilling out. I had like such a weird day yesterday. That's why there's like no footage in my last vlog of the 3rd, because I just did not do much. I started Is This Anything by Jerry Seinfeld because I thought it was a memoir. It kind of is a memoir. He has like a journal or a big pile list notebook of all of these jokes that he's written over the last few decades, and it's essentially, this book is just like a compilation of that, and plus like a little like preview as to what the decade like entails for him. He's like, oh, like the really big thing about this is like I discovered comedy and I discovered stand-up, and I like thought, you know, figured out I was funny, and that's what I wanted to do, and like I wanted to work at that. And then like the next decade he's like, oh, like the big thing is that happened is I got on the show, and like this created really great traction, and I knew this was like just the beginning, and like whatever. It's kind of the reverse of Seinfeld the show. But I also would say if you like Seinfeld, you would love this book. Like, I'm sure you already, if you're like a diehard fan, I'm sure you already know this exists and you've probably read it. It does have like some jokes from Seinfeld, and I just like kind of love that because I'm like, oh, I recognize this joke. And some, like, let's be honest, like some are dated, like sexism, you know, and like a little bit of like questionably homophobic things. Am I like mad that they are in the book? I'm just like, oh, that one's just not funny. Like, that one's just dated, that one's just insensitive, and like unfortunately that was the jokiness of the time. So maybe it's actually like an important study as to how comedy has changed. Maybe that's how you should think about it. So I'm like already halfway through it because it's very short. It's literally just jokes. Like, it's just jokes. It's like literally just like listening to stand up, and it's very, very fun because I just love jokes. I just love fun times. So we're gonna do a cute little time lapse of me working on my speech. I'm currently working on a speech for my class, and it is about retellings. Essentially like how retellings can improve our understanding of classic literature, because more often than not, people are reading classics and either not reading them or reading them and not understanding them. so after about an hour, why are all like my joints cracking? After about an hour of working, I will show you my progress. I'm not gonna go through this, but I will just kind of take you through what I've got so far. These are like, most of them are basically like done in the first part, but then like the second part. But like, look at all these like Little Women like retellings and then adaptations. Like, it's insane. Anyway, and yeah. My template is in, the template I found and I'm using is in Spanish, so these are in Spanish. But anyway, that's what we got. Now it's lunchtime. Hello, friends. Why are my fucking bangs? I'm so uncomfortable. Anyways, I'm walking to the library. Well, walking to the T to the library, and my hair is going everywhere. Anywho, that's what we're doing. My presentation is almost done, and I don't know, I'm out of breath. It's anxiety. Hi, how are you? Bangs are pissing me off. Hello, my friends. The day has gotten away from me, and that's okay because I don't think you really wanted to see me do my essay and my homework and stuff, but I think you will want to stay tuned for what is coming up. I'm gonna be baking some cookies. It's actually National Cookie Day, and I think it's somehow like reading my laptop like shows me like the daily like holidays, and I must have read it this morning and then it just like stuck with me all day. So I'm gonna be making some, I just like really want to make those sugar cookies that you would get like at a like Walmart, and I want to make them but like from scratch and gluten-free because I can't have gluten. So I just got my video done, so that's all set and steady, because this is usually I like finish filming my updates at like 8 or 9 o'clock so I can edit, but I kind of switcheroonied it out because of how my schedule ended up working out. But my paper got done, it's all turned in, and so is my other assignment that I had to do. So we are all free and good to bake some cookies, listen to some holiday music maybe. Yes, I'm so excited to bake some cookies. I was going to make my own frosting, which I typically do, but I hate making frosting, so I bought a peppermint frosting at Target today. I went to Target again. Upsetting. I was gonna mug. I'll show you the mug because I might have some hot chocolate later. Boys, we're having a baking night. I'm so excited. I got some fun sprinkles. I'm so excited. Okay. Alrighty guys, so my cookies were so good. I like wish I could share them through the screen. They were delicious. Those sprinkles. Oh my god, I love them. Unfortunately, my vlog from the first, second, and third is late, which is not my doing. My computer ran out of space. I wish it would tell you like your phone does, like when you're running out of storage, because it kept failing. And it was just a very frustrating process all around because I did not know what was wrong. Cleared up some space, we are all good to go. Happiest season I started, but I was watching it with my roommate and she also went to sleep. So we're gonna finish it another day. I'm very apprehensive about this one. One of the main characters just seems horrible. She's like, has the worst family and just seems like not a good gal. But anyway, we shall see. I'm still excited. We're only maybe half an hour into it. That was my little first foray into the holiday baking for the year, and I'm very excited about it. Ho ho ho. Last reading update. I'm still listening to Is This Anything by Jerry Seinfeld. I was trying to listen to it as I was doing my thumbnail, but my computer crashed. Dude, when I'm telling you things were going rough, things were going rough. So I'm still like 40% into it, around there. But I hope you enjoyed baking with me, spending the day studying and working on homework and talking about stuff. I think tomorrow the Goodreads choice words come out, so hopefully that'll be fun. And yes. Anyways, that is all for this vlog. Make sure to like and subscribe to all the things, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!